Hello, guys. We are back. I have gone through my laces and I have found some that um, I like for this journal. And so we're going to go through and we're going to do kind of two different things. I have my stack of journaling tags and cards and stuff that were drawn for me. So we're going to start stuffing some pockets while we're also gluing on the lace as we go through. Um, I've added a bunch of different stamps. I also have stickers and some dies over here, images, kind of doing a little bit of just general decorating. Um, Now, I had originally cut this out to go along this pocket. And then as I was thinking about it late at night, it dawned on me that I don't have anywhere else in the journal where I've lined an edge of a pocket with lace. So I'm gonna hold off on this one for right now just because I'm like, yeah. Um, oh, I needed not banged up and beat up. I do need to decorate these. Maybe. Let's see. Because those are the same size. I was thinking, um, you know, to cut those down to put it, in these pockets, but these are actually the right size. Let's see, let's get all the ones that are the same size together. That one's smaller. Okay. They're a little bit wide. So I am going to go ahead and go with my original. So obviously I will need to go back and decorate these in some form or fashion. And then I'm going to just trim off a tiny smidge here. This is just where the fold is. See, I want it to be flush with the outer page here. So I'm actually going to need to trim that just a hair more. Shouldn't be trimming on top of something wobbly because, as you may or may not have noticed, my trimmer doesn't exactly sit still on there. So yeah, see, I want it to go right up flush with that. I also need to do something for in here because this is a really big pocket. And I don't know whether or not I want to just like fold up some decorative paper to put in there. Haven't really decided that yet. So I do have a big pocket here, lots of flowers that I stamped. Something taller though, let's see. I don't know that I have too much things that are tall. They're all, I mean, other than this one, this is the only really tall one. And to be honest, I'm not sure this is going to fit anywhere in this book. Oh, it might fit in one of those side pockets. Yeah, so it will fit in a side pocket. Oh, I need to do a little bit of extra gluing there. Darn glue sticks. So I wonder. So that is just about perfect. So that gives me an idea what size I need to do for each of these big pockets. And, you know, of course, these are all backed for writing on. I think I want this one just a little smaller. Steel. 4 5/8. There we go. Because then you'll be able to see this one. You know, that little cutout there too. So I'm going to leave that in there for now. See, what do I have? Okay. And for here, what kind of a tall one? Like that. Ouch. Elbow. I want something a little skinnier to go there. Let's see. She was taller though. Need a tall and skinny, and I don't have a tall and skinny. I'm going to try to keep these in size order, but, you know. So I will think about that there. But I like that because then the chirp still shows. Okay. Then we have a belly band and a pocket on this side. Let's see. So for the belly band, I want something semi-big. Ooh, might go crazy. But again, I got to remember, this is a 60s journal, so you know what, though? I think I like this better over here. Okay. So this is what I did with these tags. I think I should talk about this before. I just put a piece of tissue paper and some twine This is double-sided. I also need to figure out what I'm going to put for a topper there, where I'm going to do lace or whatnot. So this I'm going to do as a pocket down here. This was a fix. I did a stamp down here and it didn't stamp very well. And so I did this to cover it up. And then put some lace down there just to make it a little extra. Just to make it a little extra. And this will have some lace hanging out the bottom. I'm going to leave this for right now. I'll come back and trim this off once the glue is dry. I did some stamping up here. I don't remember if I did that on camera with you guys or not. And remember, this is going to be a pocket down here too. So we'll start with that. Okay. This, I'm going to glue down this edge. Which means I need to trim that off before I glue. Okay. Come here, glue. Up the edge, down, down the edge. It's cute. This is like reminds me of a, cheerleader skirt. Just the way it's pleated. Let's let that sit and dry for a moment. I have this pocket here, which I still need to decorate. I haven't decided what I like there. Are these big enough? There we go. A little bit of a glue spot there that was stuck. So these are a good size for that. Which opens up all of these as potentials for this page. Let me go with that. Like I said, I still got to figure out what I'm going to put down on there. Okay. And again, like I said, these are all backed to become writing surfaces. Then on this side, something a little taller, because I have the full page pocket. I also have this pocket here that I got to make something for. Oops, that goes over there with that one. So does that one. Put a journaling card and a tag there. Just bring the flowers back over. Close that up. This, again, is a belly band. And I'm going to put this up this side. It's funny, even though I'm a lefty, I seem to be having trouble driving my glue with my left hand today. There is a right way and a wrong way of crocheted lace. And again, I'm leaving that up there. I'll trim it off after everything dries. I don't know if any of these are skinny enough. Nope. So yeah, I will have to make something to go in there. But I do have this pocket here. Again, just go with the Zentangle. This pocket. Now, I realize that I stamped all that on camera. It's really not visible, unfortunately. It blends in a lot. So I'm just going to add the lace over the top of it. You'll be able to see some of it coming through. I'm like, where's my Angela? Again, knocking down those tops so that it doesn't bleed through quite as much. Here's that. This is a double pocket. Goes in here and in here. But I need something a little skinnier to be able to fit in there. As you can see, it doesn't quite go. Doesn't quite go. This does need to be trimmed off just a hair. I can see that it didn't when I trimmed it the first time. I didn't trim it evenly. I don't want that much off of it. That I gotta play with my trimmer. A little more than I would have liked to have taken off, but that's okay. It might actually fit in here now. Nope, almost. Well, yeah, there we go. So it does fit in there. Just like that. Okay. And then, of course, this is a belly band. as well as a side pocket. And this one is not a full deep pocket. This is one that I glued halfway down. I don't like any of those going in. Let's see. I almost feel like I have some tags over here I need to do some gluing on too. I'm like, it feels like it just needs something to break it up there. Okay. This, you may or not recall, is a pocket, right? I have glued all 3 of those in off camera. Well, I glued one on camera and the other 2 off. I'm going to set these aside for a moment. Pull my tags in. Oh, that's just a hair too wide to be able to fit in there. That'll fit in there. So let me glue my little chickadee on here. These are digital prints that I printed out. They're like abstract, little abstract critters. But I liked them, and I thought, they kind of fit with the 60s vibe of, non-conformity. So just added her on there. She's standing on peace. Oh, like put it like that, and then she's peeking out the window. I like that. And I stamped up here, "Hello Sunshine." I did that off camera. Did I want to go here? Yeah, I'm going to go up this center pocket with this lace. Did I get enough glue up there? No, I did not. Okay. Again, this is just a silicone rubber spatula, and it's just, for use with silicone-based glue, because this peels off really easily. It helps keep, just like peels off. Helps keep your fingers from getting as gluey. You do have to remember to clean your spatula off every once in a while, otherwise it creates a bigger problem than what you're trying to, what you're trying to avoid. I think she's driving. Well, she's a passenger actually, technically. So, yeah, these were all too wide for my liking going into this. And these are the cards. I just glued them closed so that you then have a writing surface on the back. Figure out something for that big pocket there. Okay. Open this up. We got pocket and pocket. So grab these big guys out. I also stamped these pockets off camera. I'll start using some of these smaller ones. And I do have lots of tags that I made. They're not decorated yet, though. So do have to keep that in mind. Just don't want them to blend in too much. I have my brown ones. So we'll think about these. Trying to coordinate another live stream while I'm recording this. So I'll put that there, but I want something big to put behind it. So I'll work on that. Got a pocket here and a pocket here. This lace I'm going to put on this edge here, hanging over. Yeah, and I've also stamped the centers of all of these with pink flowers. Just going to get that center decoration running along the edge there. So we have just a little bit of overhang over the paper. Sticky, sticky. I'm running out of big ones. And I'm not even halfway. So I need to only have four really tall ones left. That's something with Mm. Yeah. Thinking, thinking. And this will go in this way. Mm. Yeah. I'll come back. This is going to go down the edge of this page. Whoops. Just knock something off the table. Figure out which way's front, which way's back. This way's the front. And again, I'm just going to hang just a tiny little bit of that over the edge. So what I'm doing is lining the solid piece of the pattern, this little flower looking piece, up to the edge of the paper. So there's just a tiny little bit of a scallop hanging over the top. So when you turn the page, you've got just this tiny little decoration. That was not on there straight. There we go. So when you turn the page, so you get just this little tiny delicate scallop on the other side. I'm going to need to put just a little bit more glue up under there. Do you see how that grabbed? What happens? Okay. Ooh! Sorry. Need to decorate this pocket still. And make something to go into this very large pocket. Let's see. I have a tag. I keep coming back to that one. Or I have the owl. I think I like the giraffe better. There. Slide the book over. Pull this in. Nothing major on this one. I'm just gonna go glue this guy, gal, whichever, and then find a label for down here at the bottom. some sort of word. I love these little abstract critters. Like, I fell in love with them when I saw them. I was like, yes, love those. How about playful? I'd have to trim it down a lot. I do have all these French words, but I still don't know what they say. Bummer. I should have put something down first and then put them down because that would have been cute. How about that? Hope and peace. There we go. Come back in. Got another VW pocket as well as this big pocket. Big pocket. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yep, I'm gonna have to make some more big stuff. I keep coming back to this, but I think this is too wide. Those are good, but I don't want to put them so close together. Too wide. Too wide. Fun little creatures. Just saying, those are fun little creatures. We're going to put this in here for right now. Let's see. These little ones will go in and they can poke out. And for the purposes of the decorating, I mean, you obviously this pocket goes all the way down. You can leave it, up like this just for visual effect and then, decide later what to do. I also have this that I haven't decided if I want to make it like I can glue down on the bottom and then this can be like a tuck spot. Which I really have considered because it came to me, with this flat edge on it. So if I glue down like this on the very bottom, then yeah, then this can, becomes a place to tuck stuff. So this is kind of hanging off in the way. I haven't backed it because again, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. Okay. This, I'm going to put up this edge. Same as always. Leaving some hanging over the edge. I also haven't fully visualized this page, like how to decorate it. Like, I don't know if I want to put a torn paper on there. For writing space, do I want it? I didn't want it, definitely. I thought about stamping it. I will be honest about that, but couldn't really decide on a stamp that wouldn't get lost in the patterning. So I opted against that. I'm like trying not to source myself out of having cards for later. Just kind of putting those in there just so I stop looking at them and going, "Ooh, I could use." Nope, I don't want to use those any further until I get a little further in the back of the book. So let's see. I don't mind that one. That's got like all the colors, right? I'm just going to leave that for now. And again, I have to figure out how to decorate this page. Okay, so this one I can decide I can put in here. Too big for there for my liking, or I can put it in here. I don't like it. I like it better on this side. Okay. And again, these are skinny belly bands. And so I gotta make skinny stuff to go in there. Skinny stuff. On this side, we've got, let's get lost in there. Yes. Too skinny. Again, going down this edge. You can see a little bit of a stamp situation going on there. It's very light. It's not complete. I need to try that stamp on a flat surface because I'm not sure if the issue is that I'm trying to stamp into the book or if it's the stamp itself that's the problem. So I need to try that on a flat surface and do so, figure out, is it my ink? Is it my stamp? Is it the surface? What is causing the malfunction? That would be I guess I don't mind that as much as I thought I would. Okay, this is the other one of these. That's what I say. 3 5/8. What I said? I'm like, that seems awfully small. 4 5/8. Ouch. This one will go in here. I need to make some more of these. These were fun. And then I need a pocket for in here. Or something for in there. That's going to go in there. This I'm going to glue on to here. And see, if you don't clean your spatula off enough, eventually, as you're using it, old dried glue starts to fall off. And then it gets stuck into your good glue. Just trying to figure out which way that goes down. I had fun getting into my laces because it's kind of my forgotten friends. Always forget about all the lace that I have. I forget to use it. There's that. I have another pocket here. Okay. Slide you over. Okay. This one I'm just putting a little bit of book page on just to give it a little bit of separation from the tag to the bird. Glue. Got a glue gerbil. Glue blurble. Put that guy in here. Okay, that's not going to work. pull that tissue paper off. So it'll just be decorative, a decorative tag. And we're going to put him as a passenger as well. I also have this big pocket here to make something for. Oop, I'm off camera. Sorry. Big pocket here. So put that in there. Glue this down. So right there. Across the bottom. And then up the side. Again, making this into a pocket with some lace hanging out the very bottom edge. Trim that off. So again, this becomes a pocket. I'm not going to put anything in there because that glue is still wet and I don't want to glue anything into the pocket. Just trimming, trimming, trimming. But we can come back to this one back here because it is dry. And put some stuff in here. Let's put something a little less wild. See, it creates that nice little pocket there. Okay. This I'm going to put in here. And then this I'm going to glue on this outer edge along here. Now I tried to do, with as far as the laces, I tried to do 2 of each throughout the journal. But there were some that I actually ran out of before, like I didn't have enough to do 2. That just gives some decoration to that final page. Now we have more journaling cards. Whoop. Is she going there sideways? Yeah, that one can go in there. I would really like some taller stuff for these big pockets. What can I put here? Kind of like that one. So that can go there when that's dry. And then that can go with that. me just glue these guys on here. I could have put some book page behind them, but I really didn't want to lose a lot of her background art on this one because I liked it a lot. Oh, this book's getting heavy. Okay. Don't hate it. I'm starting to gator mouth. That is, but I mean, you can't really avoid it. Once you start adding stuff in, especially things like lace, and, when it creates bulk, and there's not really a whole heck of a lot you can do about it other than, not put it in. And keep in mind, I'm not even done. I still have a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of cards to add. Okay, almost done. And then all these little trimmings, I'm going to put down in my my little tote of lace cutoffs to use, just on little snippets, whatevers. Trim this just a smidge. This piece, obviously, I'm not going to save. It's just, yeah. That would be a silly thing to save. Oop, there went my silicone spatula. Ugh. And sometimes I do think, I'm super, how do I have so much room and have so little room all at the same time? Where I could put this right here. Just as a, this is a little journaling card. Okay. Let's set this aside. Yeah, look. So this will, obviously, this will go under weight again to squish it down. But there's only so much squishing it's going to do at this point. Right? So But yeah, she's getting bulky. Boop. But I'm gonna set this aside for a minute. Quote unquote aside. Not sure where aside, where it's going to be out of the way. Let's gather these together. Let's get these tags glued. Now I am covering up the centerpiece of this tag. But I don't think I'm losing a lot of the beauty of it. Like trying to find a spot on my page that's not full of glue already. These two little lovebirds were so cute. Just look at each other with such affection. Purple. This French I do know. It's you plus me equals us. Or I could go, you're in my heart. That's beautiful. Okay, I like this. See, I put my scissors away and then I need my scissors. Put my scissors away to get them out of the way. I don't want to go up here. I'm going to go above them. Offset it just a bit with the book page. There we go. Set that one aside for now. I may add more to the tags. I don't really know. Haven't decided. Okay, I need to seal this up and get a different glue page. This one's getting really icky. And as you can see, this was what I was stinking and amping on. Inking and stamping on the other day. Ow. English. Oh, good. It's stuck to my chair instead of falling all the way to the floor. Being weird is just a natural side effect of being awesome. I love that stamp set. It's got one, it's like a picture of a washing machine, and it says normal is just a setting on a washing machine. I'm like, absolutely love that. Let's see, but I do want to ink this just to give it some definition. Like, hoping there's still some ink on here. There we go. So kind of want to just knock that white down just a smidge. Just rolling that across. Love that technique. That was something I got from Pam at the Paper Outpost. Nothing too major on this one, just gluing this cute little bird on here. Again, I should have my sticker machine out. And then this last one is the only 4 ones I have so far. As far as like plans for decorating. But that's really okay because we are just a smidge over an hour. So I do want to jump off of here. I was looking for the "You Make Me Smile." There it is. I'm going to go snip, 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 and snip. Just going to snip those edges. Do a pink edge. This almost feels like it's on a sticker. I don't think it is. Okay. Go right here. Let's go off to the right. I'm a lefty. I tend to go left on everything. Let's go to the right on this one. You make me smile. See if we can get these 4 put in the book, and then we will call this a day. I like that one. Whoop. That tail really glued down. From there. Got a tag there already. A tag there already. Tag there. Let's put that one there. I certainly hope you guys can't hear my stomach growling. It is like having a full-on conversation over here. So I don't really want those back to back though. Put him in there, I guess. We're still back to back, but looks like I didn't want it over here because I didn't want them back to back because I'd have the owl, the same kind of tags. I mean, I guess this is less back to back because at least there's some separation there. Yep. Wow, my stomach is like really talking right now. It's saying, okay, it's time to stop recording and go get something to eat. YouTube is not more important than food. Okay, so we're going to call that a day. And yeah, I'm going to put this under weight and see how much of it can squish down. Obviously, I don't want to squish too much because I don't want to break the binding. Which you're always at risk of if you put too much pressure out here on the outside of the book, trying to like close it, you could break the binding. So I definitely don't want to do that, but I'm going to put it under weight and see if even just the slightest bit I can get it to smush back down. If it doesn't, I'm really okay with that. I really don't mind Gator Mouth books. So, thanks for tuning in, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop more videos. Talk to you later. Bye.